Well, hi guys, welcome to another episode of TJM. I just had a phone call and have been offered from a viewer a Jaguar XK8 for sale. It's his father's car. He's a deceased estate. His father passed a couple of months ago and he's owned the car since 2005. But it's not the most pristine XJ8 you've ever seen. It's pretty poorly, I've been told. So we're going to head out to have a look at it. It's a bit away. It's on the other side of the fucking harbour bridge, which is, I don't go that far for my holidays, but we'll give it a run and just have a look at this car and just see if it's worth buying or not. It's cheap, but do I want the headaches? Well, we've arrived and here she is in British Racing Green. I've never owned an XK, and this one's even a convertible. She's a little bit tired. Well, she's actually really tired, but it's a good opportunity to get into one of these things cheaply. It is for sale, and I'm just having a look around it. It's got a lot of things wrong with it. The windows don't work, the hood doesn't retract. Because it's in manual mode, these windows haven't gone up. The seats are looking a little bit tired. It looks like it's had a new airbag put in it at some stage, which is now the wrong colour. There's a few little dramas here. I think that is coming off. Original mats, they're looking right underneath there. It's a country car, so it's not going to have any rust. There's a stack of receipts for it, which is pretty cool, including tensioners and chains. But yeah, she's been a country car out west in the heat. She's struggling a bit with sun damage. You can see there's most panels have lost the plot. Arsene has to be repainted, though this looks like it's probably been painted, but this damage here was a kangaroo hit him and it's I think it's dented. No, I don't think it is dented. I think it just needs a bit of paint. That's alright. That's just the form. So, yeah, let's have a look under the bonnet. Start it up. Well, the struts work. The todd's got a new battery in it. It's looking pretty straightforward, untidy, 4 litre. Let's start it up, shall we? Comes with 2 sets of keys and 2 remotes. I don't think they work. Well, that's actually a valet key, so it only comes with 1 real key. Let's get here. Okay, well, no ugly warning signs have come up. Just air conditioning's on, but it's not getting cold. It's down to 17 degrees. Can't expect too much from that. Let's have a look underneath. Oh, outside. This doesn't sound too bad. Oh. That's coming from the back of the engine. Don't know what that noise is. Certainly not timing chains with tensioners, because they've been done. I mean, they were done 100,000 kilometres ago. We've done 195,000 Ks, so it can't be too much of an issue. How the brakes feel? Soft. Oh, they're alright. It's got good oil pressure. Air conditioning's not getting cold, so I'll just turn that off. It's got the original radio in it, and oh god, no code. I must ask the owner whether he's got a code or not. I don't really want to have a radio without a code, but we might be able to find the code somehow. Yeah, bunch of receipts. I'll go through those. Don't know. Oh, yeah. Well, what can you expect? They never fucking work. Do I take the challenge? I've never owned an XK8. If I bought this XK8, that means I've owned every Jaguar model since 1968. So it has to be on my list. Now normally I would buy a better condition one, but this is cheap. It would be the cheapest XK8 around for obvious reasons. And the money that I'm thinking of offering the owner for, it's definitely worth it. What do you guys think? I've turned the wipers on, but I can't turn them off. They're not going off. To turn the ignition off. They're still going. Oh, we have a problem there, don't we? The only way I can fix that is disconnect the battery. Why would they do that? Oh, they've come off. Turn the ignition back on. Well, something I've got to learn about that. How much fuel we got? Inside can tidy up pretty well. Yeah, paint wise only pretty those 2/4 panels at rear and the boot. And maybe touch up these, get that cleaned up a bit. Our headlights in good order. That one's reasonable. It's the right colour combination. That tail light's got a dent, smash in it, crack in it. Yeah, very good. The soft top's in reasonably good condition for a 30-year-old, now 28 years old. I won't have to replace that. Just give it a bit of a clean up. It's not working. Yeah, the hydraulics are definitely not working on the soft top. They're all disconnected. But I can't see that too much of a problem. As long as that pump works and they're not leaking too much, something to work on. Boot's a bit shabby inside. Comes with a few extra pieces. I don't know. I'm learning, never owning an XK8 before. I had no idea how to open the boot if the battery's dead. And I'm looking for a key somewhere. I didn't realise they're down in between the XK8. I'm learning. Had no idea. Comes with a few extra bits and pieces. Another OBD2 tool. Probably looks like just a cheapie. But the remote actually works. One thing that works on it. It's a bonus. Okay, do we buy it? That's why those windows aren't up, because it was done manually, but we can probably work on that. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. gutter ashes. I just think it needs a bit of TLC. Got off on those headlights, it's interesting. All these things I'm going to learn about XKs because I've never had one. That's okay, we'll learn. Well, I bought it. Probably the cheapest XK8 in Australia, but I bought it. A little bit concerned what that rattle is on deacceleration. Sounds like it's coming from the back of the engine. It could be timing chains. It sounds, I didn't have any stethoscope with me to work out where it's actually coming from. It doesn't sound too serious, and it has had chains and tensions done, as I mentioned before, so I don't know. Yeah, well, it's mine now. Everything's done, it's paid for, and all I gotta do is go and pick it up. It has run out of registration only a few days ago, so I will have to go and get a permit to bring it home. I'm not going to trailer it. I'm going to take a punt and just drive it home and get a good assessment of what it's really like. But I think she'll be all right. So when we get it home, we'll open up the camera and do another little video of it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, you can do that too. And if you want to leave a comment, I love hearing from you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.